What's going on, guys? Rashard D here with Double O Level, and we're going to take a look at an offline UPS system that you can use for your home, your office. I'm actually recording this during a thunderstorm, so if I lose power, I don't have it plugged up yet, but we will see what happens. So let's go ahead and get this out of the box and get a closer look at it. All right, so once we get it out the box, we're going to get a couple of things. You have your user manual, and then you're going to get this USB-C cable, and basically that is used to transfer data. So this is going to be a 900-watt backup system that you can use to protect your home entertainment, your networking devices, your modem, your smartphones, different things like that. Any devices that you have plugged in that needs power that you need to keep on just in case the power goes out. Now, this has automatic voltage regulation that protects connected devices by stabilizing incoming voltage levels. It has 6 outlets that provide battery backup and surge protection, and then you have 2 outlets that provide surge protection only. And that's mainly to help protect those devices just in case there's a power outage and then a surge to cut when the power comes back on. So overall, the unit is going to help protect before it gets to your electronics. That is the idea. And that way, this absorbs all of that energy before your devices do. Now, when you're using a unit, you don't have to guess what's going on because everything is read on the real-time LCD display. You have information about your battery, the power condition, your input voltage, your output voltage, your battery capacity, the load capacity, and more. Now, just in case the power goes out and your UPS kicks on, you will be notified. All right, so I've switched over and I have my computer, which is here, the monitor. I have this fan, and my phone is charging all into the system. So this is an example of what you could be using this for. So I have my important work that I'm doing on my computer so I can finish that. There's an actual thunderstorm going on, which is so ironic. And I have a nice display fan. Maybe I'm doing some graphics and I want to see the way this looks on the fan. So now we're going to simulate the power going out. This has 75% battery. Now it is recommended before you use the actual backup system to go ahead and charge your battery fully. So once that hits 100%, then you can go ahead and start plugging in your electronics. So let's go ahead and pull the power plug and see if anything changes. So that was an example of a power outage. You can see the computer is still going. I have a beep and the fan is still going. The only thing you saw was a flicker from the fan, but my computer is still going. If I had a modem and an internet connection going through here, I would also have power and I would still be online. Now, to get that beeping sound to stop, all I have to do is hit the power button. You notice that it doesn't beep anymore. And if I need to check my battery level, I can just look at the LCD screen. Now, depending on what your setup is like, your time is going to be different. So you want to make sure you keep track of the battery level. Just for good measure, you're most likely going to have at least 8 minutes to get powered down, finished up with what you're doing. If you're not using a higher load, you're going to have a lot more time than that. So it just really depends on what you're plugging into the unit. So guys, once again, this is going to be the 900-watt offline UPC by SKE. Hopefully the information that I gave you helps make your decision. If you have any questions, comments, you can leave them in the comment section if it's available. Other than that, I'm Rashard D with Double O Level, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.